Hey guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another review slash demo on a super exciting new little tool. After I did my review of my wing liner tool, I got a few comments to review the brow stamp tool. So this thing is really interesting. I did see it on Tati's channel. She did a review. Hers was a little bit different. So the one that she got was a slightly thinner brow, so it's a lot thinner. It has a high arch to it, and of course she has a lighter hair, so hers was I guess the color is dark brown, but it looked a lot lighter. So there's only two colors. There's dark brown and ebony. So she got the dark brown, but as you can see, somebody with light to medium hair or even light to dark brown hair can use it. This one is more medium to really dark black hair like mine. So I got the color ebony, and this stamp is actually the natural brow. So that's what this one looks like. It's just a little bit less arched and a little bit fuller, so it's supposed to look a lot more natural, and that is what I have on my eyebrows today. So I'm not going to give the review away until you guys see it, but I'm just going to say that this is the stamp, but with my help, and I got a kind of a little bit of a controversy with my last video, winged liner stamp video, because when I went in to stamp it, a lot of you guys said that I pretty much did the entire wing myself. These tools, in my opinion, are supposed to kind of be like a makeup shortcut type of thing. So you use them so you don't take as much time on your eyebrows or your winged liner. So they're meant to kind of cut your time in half. A lot of times that is not the case, especially for that wing liner. So it really wasn't to replace you from like really learning how to do your wing liner, because if you're gonna learn, and you should just learn on your own without any tools, and it's just gonna make it a lot quicker if you just draw in your own wing liner. I figured the tool was better for that person that doesn't do makeup and they just want a wing liner for the night. Maybe they're on a date, maybe it's just for a party, but they're never ever gonna do a wing liner again, or they're not interested in learning. So just for those occasions, just to quickly stamp a wing liner on. So that's kind of what I wanted the review to be for, those type of people. And I feel like this eyebrow tool is for the exact same reason. This took me a little bit longer to do than I would normally take to just fill in my own eyebrow. So this is really just for that person that doesn't know how to draw in their eyebrows, or maybe is looking, or maybe doesn't have eyebrows, whatever the case may be. They could just quickly kind of just stamp it on and then quickly fix it. It does all the hard work for you, so a lot of people just don't know how to kind of draw in a natural shape of a brow. So this tool is for that. The reason why I do these type of reviews is just because it's something a little different, something new, and I thought that it's just fun just to watch and for me to kind of review, and it's really just for the curiosity. None of these videos are sponsored. I'm not trying to sell anything. They're really just for fun. I'm just kind of trying to show you guys my best possible way I can show you guys if you really want to make this work. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. I really hope that you guys enjoy these type of videos. If you guys see any other little weird gimmicky type of product, I want to know about it because I want to try it. So if you guys know of anything, please leave it in the comments because I want to try them and hopefully make them work if you guys are interested. So yeah, let's just go in and review this tool. So this is actually very interesting. It says that you can get perfect, evenly shaped, no mess, no fail brows in 1 second. So let's see about that. So it comes with a little stamp, and then you have your, I guess, like the ink. I don't know, I haven't actually seen what's inside. Oh, so there's two. That's cool. So you get a right and a left eyebrow, of course. Okay, let's open this. Okay, so that looks really, really dark. This kind of has like a grayish color to it. I think I can do this. Let's give it a try. Stamp that right in here. And if you guys are wondering, this thing here is not like ink or anything, how I called it earlier. It's just powder. So that's kind of what I thought for some reason, that this was going to be like some sort of like an ink or gel type of product. And let's just go right in. And stamp. Okay. I have like man brows. I probably should have got the delicate brow just because this is very thick. The color's okay. It doesn't look that dark anymore. It looks way darker. But once it goes on, it's not that bad. I'm going to take this off and see if I can make it a lot easier. You know, I will say that I expected this to be a lot easier. The wing liner stamp was really easy for me. At least like when I started to get the hang of it, it was really easy. Maybe this is one of those things that you have to get the hang of. It's just kind of hard to use. As you can see, like I can't even tell where the shape is just because this whole thing is so big and I'm not able to see my brow behind it, so it's hard for me to judge like where I'm actually stamping it, if I'm stamping it like in the right like width. Maybe I can just stamp this like in sections, like do the tail part first and then the front. Let's try that. So just stamping the end of the brow first. Oh shit. Alright, whatever. Let's just work with this. And then I'm gonna do the front part. Alright, so the packaging says, be sure skin above the eye is clean and dry. Okay, pat on pressed powder on the stamp, which I did. Position the stamp at your brow bone to determine placement, and then gently place the stamp against the skin and press, and then touch up if needed. Okay, so area is clean and dry, and I'm just forgetting about my arch, so I'm loading up my stamp with the powder. And I think what is going to make it a lot easier is if you position the very middle to the middle of your eyebrows. Before I was trying to get like the tip to look a lot fuller, but I'm just going to position it right here, and if I need to fill in the inner and outer corner, I will. Right. So I have that on there, and then I'm just kind of pressing in and then back. That actually did a much better job, even though I hate the shape and it looks like a man eyebrow. I think you just really have to keep playing with it. You might not get it the first time, so I would probably not recommend this if you are in a rush and you're trying to use this for that purpose, to not take that much time. Then this is definitely not the way to go. So I'm going to take a angled brush, and it says to touch up if needed, so I'm just going to fix this area of my eyebrow, and then I'm going to just deepen up the arch a little bit more. Still really ugly eyebrow, and it's not sharp at all, so if you're looking for the Instagram eyebrow, this isn't it. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to create a slight arch, because then I look like I just have bushy as eyebrows. So that is one eyebrow. It's a lot of eyebrow and it's really dark, but I think I managed to get the best result I possibly could. So now the hard part is just to try to get this brow the same on this side. So wish me luck. And then I go in and then I go out. It's okay, I have a lot of cleaning up to do, but let's clean this up and touch up. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm obviously not going to take anything away because I feel like if I clean up, it just defeats the whole purpose of this. So it makes a lot more sense to touch up and add than try to take away. I did the best that I could without having to remove any powder. So I did the stamp and then I touched up. I feel like this type of product is very gimmicky and it's really hard to use. As you can see, I did have to try a few times to get this right, but even like my third attempt was still a little hard. It's hard to get them symmetrical. That was just my biggest thing. I think if I was able to kind of see what I'm doing like behind the tool, it would make so much more sense. I just don't like the shape for me. I prefer a arch. I kind of drew in an arch right here, but the shape is just very, just no arches. I mean, it's a very, very slight arch, but it's supposed to look natural, so it's not anything like extreme or anything, and I actually prefer that. My brows naturally have an arch to them, so it just looks a little off with my shape. And then also I just feel like it's way better if you have like sparse to no eyebrows because your eyebrow shape gets in the way. So I feel like it works, but the purpose of it, I feel like it's to save you some time, and in reality it's gonna take you a little bit longer than to just fill them in. So that's kind of why I give it like right in the middle, a 5, because I mean the end result is not that bad.